The Roloff family has long been in the hearts of millions around the world. Known for their resilience, family values, and journeys shared through the hit TLC show Little People, Big World, they've become household names. But now, devastating news has shaken the Roloff fan community. Amy Roloff, the beloved matriarch of the family, has reportedly suffered a heart attack and has been rushed to the hospital in very serious condition. This shocking health crisis comes at a time when Amy appeared to be entering a more peaceful chapter of her life. Having remarried Chris Marek, spending time with her grandchildren, and enjoying semi-retirement from the farm, Amy seemed to be thriving. However, life can change in an instant. According to early reports from close family friends and social media speculation, Amy experienced severe chest pain and dizziness before being transported by ambulance to a nearby Oregon hospital. Family members rushed to be by her side, including her husband Chris Marek, who has remained close and deeply involved during this medical emergency. Sources close to the Roloff family have confirmed that Amy is in stable but critical condition as doctors work to assess the extent of the damage caused by the heart attack. As fans anxiously await updates, support and prayers are pouring in from all corners of the world. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Amy's journey and sudden health scare. Amy Roloff is no stranger to life's challenges. Living with achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism, she has had to overcome physical, emotional, and social obstacles for much of her life. Despite those difficulties, Amy has always carried herself with strength, humor, and unwavering love for her family. Now 60 years old, Amy had been embracing her role as a grandmother with pride. Her marriage to Chris Marek brought new joy and companionship, and she was actively working on projects ranging from cooking to motivational speaking. In many ways, it seemed like Amy was finally able to enjoy the fruits of her labor. But the reality of her health came crashing down with the recent heart attack. According to insiders, Amy had been feeling off for several days before the incident. Friends noticed that she seemed fatigued, short of breath, and complained of occasional chest pain, classic symptoms that are sometimes downplayed, especially by women. On the night of the heart attack, Amy was at home with Chris when she collapsed in pain. Chris reportedly called 911 immediately. Paramedics arrived quickly and administered emergency care before transporting her to the hospital. At the hospital, doctors confirmed that Amy had suffered a significant cardiac event and would need close monitoring, medication, and possibly surgery. Chris Marek, a husband's vigil. Chris Marek, Amy's husband, has been by her side every step of the way. The couple married in 2021, and Chris quickly became a beloved figure in the Roloff fan community. His calm, supportive presence has been a stabilizing force in Amy's life, and now, that presence is more critical than ever. Family sources say Chris hasn't left the hospital since Amy was admitted. He's reportedly sleeping in a chair next to her bed, holding her hand when she's awake, and working closely with doctors to understand the next steps in her recovery. Chris issued a short statement to friends and family, saying, "Amy is strong. She's fighting. We're taking things one moment at a time, and we're so grateful for all the love coming our way." That love has been abundant. Fans, friends, and even former TLC cast members have taken to social media to send well wishes, memories, and prayers for Amy's recovery. The outpouring of support speaks to how deeply she has touched people's lives. Family reactions, a call to unity. As news spread of Amy's hospitalization, the Roloff family quickly came together. Matt Roloff, Amy's ex-husband and longtime co-star, was reportedly one of the first to visit her in the hospital. Despite their differences, Matt and Amy have remained cordial, especially when it comes to their shared love for their children and grandchildren. Matt posted a heartfelt message on Instagram. "Amy and I have been through so much together. My thoughts and prayers are with her tonight. We may no longer be married, but she will always be family." Zach and Jeremy, two of Amy's sons, rushed to the hospital as soon as they got the news. Tori Roloff, Zach's wife, also shared a tearful message online, asking fans to pray and send positive energy to the family. Even Jacob and Molly, who have largely stepped away from the public eye, return to support their mother. The Roloff family may be spread out and living separate lives, but in this moment of crisis, they've reunited. The TLC community reacts. TLC and the producers of Little People, Big World released a brief statement expressing their concern and best wishes for Amy's recovery. The network has been in close contact with the Roloff family and is respecting their privacy during this time. Fans of the show are also making their voices heard. Social media has exploded with hashtags like #PrayForAmyRoloff and #WeLoveAmy. Viewers have shared their favorite moments of Amy from over 24 seasons of the show, her cooking tips, her birthday parties for the grandkids, and her emotional talks with her children. One fan wrote, "Amy Roloff is a queen. She's the heart and soul of LPBW. Seeing her like this breaks my heart. Praying so hard she pulls through." Another added, "We've watched Amy build a life with courage and grit. We're not ready to say goodbye. Fight, Amy, fight." What happens next? Doctors are continuing to evaluate Amy's heart condition. At the moment, she remains under close observation in the ICU. She is receiving medications to stabilize her heart rhythm, reduce strain on her cardiovascular system, and manage pain. Depending on how her condition progresses in the next few days, doctors may recommend additional treatments, including surgery or long-term rehabilitation. Sources say Amy has been responsive at times and even asked about her grandchildren, showing that her spirit remains strong even during such a critical moment. Chris and the family are preparing for a long road ahead. Amy's recovery will likely involve weeks of rest, physical therapy, dietary changes, and possibly follow-up procedures. But if there's one thing fans know about Amy, it's that she doesn't give up easily. Reflection. A reminder about heart health. Amy's heart attack is not just a personal crisis for the Roloff family. It's also a sobering reminder about the importance of heart health, especially for women over 50. According to the American Heart Association, heart disease is the leading cause of death for women in the United States. Too often, the symptoms of a heart attack in women are dismissed or misinterpreted. Fatigue, nausea, dizziness, jaw pain, or back pain can all be signs of a cardiac event. Amy reportedly had some of these symptoms in the days before her heart attack, but like many women, may not have realized how serious they were. Fans and family alike are urging others to take their health seriously. Regular checkups, a heart-healthy diet, stress management, and exercise are crucial to preventing such life-threatening events. Amy Roloff's legacy. Whether or not Amy decides to return to Little People, Big World, or step back from the public eye entirely, one thing is clear: her impact is undeniable. For over 2 decades, Amy has shared her life openly with millions. She's been honest about her challenges, proud of her victories, and always rooted in love for her family. Her journey has inspired people living with disabilities, single parents, blended families, and everyone in between. This health scare has only deepened people's appreciation for her. Messages of love continue to flood her social media, and her family has promised to read them to her when she's awake and alert enough to hear them. A message of hope. Despite the somber tone of this news, there's also a sense of hope. Amy is a fighter. She's survived divorce, heartbreak, physical struggles, and the demands of raising 4 children under the public eye. If anyone has the strength to overcome a heart attack, it's Amy Roloff. Fans are encouraged to keep the Roloff family in their thoughts and to continue sending messages of support. Chris has said that knowing how much the world loves Amy is helping lift their spirits during this difficult time. In the coming days and weeks, updates about Amy's condition will likely be shared by her family and representatives. Until then, her supporters remain on edge but hopeful. As one fan perfectly put it,